been naughty. I'm here to confess. I'm here to confess my sins, you see, because I'm not a gamer, but I did buy a game for like $2.99 yesterday, and it consumed my evening. I thought it would be a nice, wow, like I did all my to-dos today. I'm going to reward myself with some structured free time, because similarly to how I work in massive intense spurts, I also play in intense spurts, and they have to be scheduled. I'm very bad at relaxing, so I have to literally schedule time to relax. And I was like, I'm going to buy this little game. I love a little management game. I love a little city mapper, or like Sims, not Sims 4 though, if you know, you know. And I bought this game, and I kid you not, I spent 6 hours. And you might, if you are a gamer, you might be going, oh, that's nothing. Like, that's normal to be engrossed in a narrative. There's no narrative. When I tell you I am connecting dots for little trains, and I'm just like watching the trains go round. But it made brain go bzzz, and I really enjoyed it. But the reason I'm naughty is because this free time movement started at 9:45-ish, which means that the 6 hours, you do the maths, I went to bed very late. I'm an adult, I'm in charge of my own nighttime routine. However, I'm also self-employed, which also means that I'm responsible for when I get up. And it's very easy for tired Rachel to snooze her alarm, and I don't have the time, money, or resources to not be working essentially a 9 to 5 during the day as a self-employed person. So I've been trying to be very firm with myself of like, you're going to get up at this time, and you're going to, you know, from 9 until 5, you are doing work-related things, because you have to make some movement on this stuff. You know, you've got scripts that have been half finished for 3 years, and you need to work on them, and you need to do this, you need to do that. I have so much to do, guys. So much I could be doing. And I was like, right, this is it. I've just finished a really horrific contract, thus the free time allowance. And I was like, I'm just going to structure my days. I'm going to do a 9 to 5, like 2 days in. And I hate being derailed like this by myself, because it is a form of self-sabotage. And I know it is, Rachel. And I don't like to see it, because I want to succeed. There's like this half of my brain, it's the angel and devil thing. This half of my brain is like, no, like, be kind to yourself. You know, you just had a really rough time. Maybe you deserve a rock day, yada, yada, yada. And the other side of me is like, no, like, you set yourself a goal, and you didn't even stick to it for 2 days. So that's why I'm naughty. I'm giving myself a metaphorical slap on the wrist, because I can't be doing that. So I suppose this is me talking to myself here, saying, look, you had your fun, you played very intensely, now you need to make up that time. So say I was supposed to do 9:45 until 11:30-ish. So that extra time, that's going to be overtime now, girl, because you've got to make this time back. I want to allow myself, and clearly, like, my body was like, oh, at the end of this tour. And maybe I didn't give myself that, because maybe I was so pleased to have free time and like my own free will again, that I was like, I've got so much I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and this and this and this. And maybe I went too intense on that first day. And this is my body saying, whoa, 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 chill, girl, chill. But it's about balance. So together, Rachel, together, we're going to find that balance. And this is a good thing, because you know what? This was a goal you set. And look at you sticking to this goal, talking to this camera again. So, you know, all is not lost. And if you are joining along on this journey of me talking to myself every day, then maybe you have a similar thing where, you know, you fall off the wagon. It happens to all of us. It's about getting back on the horse. So I am going to now go considerably later than had previously been planned, and I am going to work very intensely for the next 7 to 9 hours. Yeah. So wish me luck, and I suppose I will report back tomorrow. But I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, thanks for joining along. Bye.